So right now we are tapping into the lower area here of this order block. It is turning into a breaker block so far. It is not respecting that. So the next level that we have down here is going to be right here at this area, that 102. So basically 100. It's kind of where we tapped in on that wick there. And then we have room down to 16,077. We are firming up a little bit here though. Wow, Kurt is up $8,400. Let's go, Kurt. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Way to go. Nice job there, Kurt. I love it. Gonna pass my combine with 2 trades. Yeah, it's easy in hindsight. Don't beat yourself up. It's so easy to see that in hindsight. Yeah, the management part is key. Yeah, you gotta have risk management to be successful at this. And sometimes we gotta get scalpy. You know, sometimes we're running into key levels looking for breakouts or breakdowns. I would have liked to have held that trade for longer, the original trade that we put on, but we didn't get that immediately breaking to the downside, which we wanted. In fact, it bounced pretty hard there. It was kind of you know, it is what it is. Awesome job, all. Win or lose, it's learning. Exactly. It's a great way to look at it. Up 2,900 and done. Nice work there, Ripper Trader. Huge bid sitting at 100, but we'll blow right through those. Yep, right there. Duncan right below those hundreds. Yeah, we are flushing heavy now. Looking for a bounce here up towards 100. Market extremely heavy. We do have room down to 77. Yep, that little perk below 100 there, definitely catching some traders off sides. Big old bounces. Of course, you're going to see these bounces, 10 handle bounces like this, as we are kind of conducting liquidity through these big psych levels here. Yeah, look at this bounce. Wow, 20 handle bounce there to the top side. Happy we didn't blindly short into that puppy dog. So this is now breaker block. And then we're going to change the color of this. Orange. There we go. I can actually say this is a template now too. So now it's a breaker block, we're gonna see this tap back into that and reject, and it should be a heavy level of supply. Are you sharing the same screen in Discord? Yeah, it's the exact same setup that we have in Discord. The only difference is that there's no latency that you get on YouTube. Zero latency whatsoever. I actually had to get a streaming PC to get it all working in Discord because it just wouldn't work before, but now we have it. We have it jamming in the Discord. You can try it out for 7 days, see if it's your cup of tea. 200 away from passing the 150K combine. Some advice, don't focus on that number. Don't try to hit a $200 trade. Instead, just wait for one good trade and take that trade. You know, I've had folks that have talked to me about their trading and they're literally like $150 away from passing. And then I check in with them like 3 days later and I'm like, oh, you got your combine into your XFA, and they go, nope, blew it. It's like, holy smokes, you're $150 away. How did that happen? Because you focus on the number and you're sitting there like, I just need to make 150. You try to get a quick little scalp there, and then all of a sudden now you're down 300 more. So now it's like, oh, I got to make 500. You try to make 500. Now you're down 1,000. It's like, what am I doing? You know, just wait for a really good setup. You know, that should be your goal. Just try to take one really good trade. There shouldn't be a dollar amount. Just try to get like, you know, 20 ticks, 40 ticks. Just try to focus on getting a really good trade. Don't focus on the dollar amount. Don't focus about how much you're away. If you lose a trade, you lose a trade. It's no big deal. I can't count the times I've tried to make an extra 10 bucks to reach around a number for the day and finish red on the day. Yeah, it's crazy how that works. That's the market gods punishing us for trying to get a round number, right? Yeah, who hasn't done that before? It's crazy. But again, you know, if you're doing it on Top Step, you're not doing it with your own money. It's a heck of a lot better that way. So fun day overall of trading here, up 4,100 bucks, being very calm, very cool, very collected on all of our trades. I mean, we had a couple losers, but we shook them off. All the winners that we had were very controlled. We had meaningful stops where it all made sense in the market structure. Our targets were accurate. Everything that we were doing today seemed that we were in the pocket. And generally speaking, when you're in the zone like that, when you're in your trading, you know, we could have stopped it being up 1,800 bucks. We could have stopped it being up 2,600 bucks. We're up 4,100 bucks because we stayed in the pocket and we did not quit, right? Right now, market is kind of waffling around here. I would like to see this tap into that breaker block to the top side there. 112 3/4 is kind of the benchmark for the lower end of that breaker block. So I would like to see that, and then potentially looking for a rollover in the price action here. Market is just fading off. Apple, a little bit of a bounce. SPY, a little bit of a bounce as well, right? I'm learning to get part of the move and leave. I die death by stops if I don't. And that's the way. I mean, a lot of people, you know, you can call it hyper scalping or whatever you want to call it. There's no shame in it. If you're having profitability in your trades, continue doing what you're doing. If you're scalping where your fees are like $800 and then your profits are $900, yeah, obviously you're doing something wrong. But like today, what are my fees? I have $300 in one account and I made $2,800 in that account, and then $160 in the other account where I made $1,700. So, I mean, that's in line. That's a pretty good fees given that we were trading 15 lot positions a couple of these times. You know, you need to always be measuring your journey. You need to, this is why I stress journaling all the time. You want to be measuring your progress in your trading journey and keeping tabs on yourself, because I say this all the time too. There's not a single person who's coming for you. Whether you like it or not, there's nobody coming for you. This is a 1v1 game, and the better you master yourself, the better you're going to be at trading. When I totally gave up on mastering myself, that's when I was was dog food at trading. Purina puppy chow. It was horrible. And I didn't journal. I didn't do all the things that you're supposed to do. I didn't hold myself accountable. I just woke up and just tried to, hey, let me just wing it, That's not how you're gonna have success in this. And the longer you put it off, if you're not journaling every day, eventually you're gonna get to the point where you start journaling. So you might as well start today. And journaling can be as easily as opening out Google Docs, taking a screenshot of your trades, putting it in there and just writing how you feel. Just start with that. It's that simple. Literally, it's that simple. Doesn't have to be this whole drawn out process where you're like, oh man, I have to journal. Literally just take a screenshot, put it in there, write a couple notes and you're done. At least you're doing something. It's better than nothing, right? It's like making $4 in the market is better than losing 2,000. Journaling 2 sentences is better than not journaling at all. At least you're starting the process and doing something about it. But do it. Stop being lazy. You know who I'm talking to. I know you're listening right now. Stop it. Stop being lazy and just journal. Just do it. Stop making it hard on yourself.